Hey guys, Derek here, and today we're going to talk about the alkaline diet. Is it a hoax or the real deal? So, I had a client who brought this to me, and if a client brings me something that's in the media, I'm going to assume that you're all getting some information on this. The media bug is working full force and putting out information out there that may or may not be completely true. So, let's talk about this and see what there is. So, first of all, like any diet, you got to make sure that you have the facts. So the alkaline diet sounds great on the outside, but you really need to look into it, because if you do a quick web search, a Google search, websites claiming that this diet will not only help you lose weight, it'll slow the aging process, cure diabetes, arthritis, and even cancer. Okay, I mean, if it was doing all of these unbelievable things, wouldn't everybody be on it already? I mean, it would be pretty massive success. Okay, so there are some things that are positive, some things that are negative, but it is certainly not the diet that it's they're claiming it is. So let's take a look at this. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the theory behind it. So the alkaline theory. Alkaline, what is it? And we're going to go through that. So basically, each of our body parts has a pH level, and same with foods. They're either more acidic, alkaline, or neutral. So a pH balance of 0 is completely acidic. 14 is completely alkaline, 7 is neutral. Healthy stomachs, our stomachs where we digest our food and stuff, are a bit acidic. They're 1.35 to 3.5. So you need that acid level so that you can digest your food, right? That makes sense. Normal blood pH is between 7.35 and 7.45. So very close to neutral with a slightly alkaline value to it, okay? So the goal of the alkaline diet is to eat foods that help maintain a balanced alkaline pH level. So what they're claiming is eating too many foods that produce acid will throw off this balance and cause loss of nutrients. So leaching of calcium, sodium, potassium, magnesium, basically your electrolytes that are needed for the body. So, and their claim is when these minerals are lost, your body must work to restore its equilibrium, and you're at an increased risk for disease. So that all sounds actually pretty good, but unfortunately the theory doesn't hold up. It's a bunch of crap. So your body is naturally able to regulate its pH balance regardless of what you eat, okay, in your blood. Now, your diet may influence the pH balance of your urine, so you might have a slightly acidic urine or slightly acidic or slightly alkaline urine, but not your blood. Your body does that, okay? It's an awesome machine, doing it for thousands of years, so it still does that, okay? So let's look into a little more detail as to what the diet is. So, the alkaline diet discourages foods that produce acid, okay? So, stuff like poultry, fish, meat, shellfish, grains, alcohol, caffeine, sweets, artificial foods, white sugar, white flour, processed foods, milk, cheese, and salt. So, a lot of these things are good to get out of the diet, right? Obviously, like your sweets, artificial foods, white sugar, white flour, processed foods, okay? Alcohol. So, what do you eat on this diet? So you eat fresh fruit, vegetables, soy products, seeds, nuts, legumes, which is your beans, lentils, and some grains. So while this is pretty different from a typical Western diet, what does it sound like? It's a vegetarian diet. That's all it is. Okay, so it's nothing new. There's been a new label slapped on it with all these supposed health benefits. Okay, so let's go into the benefits. So, obviously limiting your meat, processed foods, sugar, salt, refined grains, that's going to be a good thing. Increasing your fruit and veggies, that all makes sense, okay? So, you're going to decrease the risk of kidney stones because you're not eating as much animal protein, okay? So, your kidneys aren't having to filter out as much. Okay, muscle preservation as you get older due to high consumptions of fruits and veggies. So, that's a good thing. So, if you have more muscle mass as you age, you always have a higher running metabolism. Okay, I hope that makes sense. More muscle, faster metabolism. Okay, so what else does it do for us? Possible weight loss. Okay, so that would be contributed to taking out, your processed foods, your meats, stuff like that. That's obviously going to possibly create some weight loss. So the last one, reduction of colon cancer. Those who eat more fresh produce and drink more water are able to reduce the risk of colon cancer and reduce the risk of disease and other cancers. Okay, well, that has nothing to do with this diet. That's just a fact of eating better food, drinking more water. So none of this has to do with the pH of your blood, okay, which is what they're saying this fantastic diet does, okay? So make sure you get your facts before you dive in and put your body at risk and your health at risk, okay? Now, it's not to say that the vegetarian diet is bad, okay? Vegetarian diet is great. You just need to be able to plan it properly and eat properly, because there's a few things that you can miss in the vegetarian diet very easily, okay? So, this is the alkaline diet. It can cause some serious issues. If you have kidney disease, diabetes, or other health conditions, it can make that worse, okay? You're also at a risk of not getting enough protein and calcium. Like a vegetarian diet, a lot of people don't know where to get their protein from. What's a protein source? I'm not eating meat anymore. Where do I get my protein? They don't understand that sometimes you need to food combine different grains to get a whole protein. Soy is very close to a whole protein. Different things that you need to do to make sure you're getting what you need in this style of diet. Okay? So that's one of the challenges. Additionally, you may find it difficult to lose weight on this diet. Although we said you might lose weight, the other side of it is you're eating seeds and nuts and all this good stuff, but they're really high in fat and really high in calories. And people don't understand that a portion is, like 10 almonds, 15 almonds is a portion. End up eating half a bag. You now have a lot of calories and a lot of fat in your diet. Okay, so well, you may think think of apple cider vinegar and lemons as acidic. They're actually alkaline. So there's a ton of confusion out there. You're eating something that would appear to be acidic, but because of the way your body handles it, it's not actually. So there's a ton of confusion. They're making it really hard to follow, really hard to stick to. So what happens then? You go back to your regular eating habits, which in this case might be okay, depending on what you're doing. Okay. Oh, side note. Some healthy foods such as cranberries, walnuts, and tea also must be limited when following the alkaline diet. All three of those are actually pretty good for you. So just some things to think about, okay? So bottom line, what's the bottom line? The alkaline diet is a bunch of crap. It's a marketing ploy. Regulating your blood pH is unnecessary because your body does it automatically. Any benefits that you're going to get from this diet is because it's already a healthy diet. It's a vegetarian style diet, okay? And make sure you talk to your healthcare professional, and they're going to tell you, yeah, eat more fruits and veggies, limit your intake of processed food, come back on sodium. Great, do all that, but skip the rest. Unless vegetarianism is something that you really want to take on, then fantastic. But don't do the alkaline diet because you think that it's going to adjust your pH balance, because that's a bunch of crap, okay? Hopefully that sheds some light on the power of the alkaline diet. Hoax or the real deal? Definitely a hoax, guys. All right? Have a good day. We'll talk to you soon.